Okay, we are live. And today's contest is. What is the number of today's contest?
Is sorry? What do you mean? What did you say?
What today's contest? What's today's contest? I can't remember the
Uh,
number.
not, number 55.
Okay.
You wrote it in the title actually.
Did it?
Sorry? What do you mean? What did you say? Yeah, Lynn's CVC contest number 55 and Jeff's geo target number 7.
All right. I think we're golden. I think we have everything ready to go. We got a message somewhere.
I can't remember.
Kind of shutting things down on my end, trying to get this thing to work right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's see what we got for. Let's see what we got for data.
Mm-hmm. So this is our practice target number 55, and the target number is 51515444. And this week we have 5 participants: Dumbrito, you, me, Manas, and Darso. So let's see what we get for this target. So the first one is from Dumbrito, and yeah, I think it's a clear visual. Something is flying and lined up, and his deduction is maybe papers, and something is flying, maybe factory, and he also perceived motion, and I think it's yeah, it's probably something you will see in the production line. That something is mechanical stamping onto something else, like a mouse, and feels dental white, and at the end of the session, he drew a picture, and but I don't know what that is. It could be a structure or it could be a surrounding environment, an overview of the area. Yeah, and end of session.
That's funny because I'm sitting here looking at what looks like a light or sunlight, and then it looks like it's radiating something.
Mm-hmm.
So cool, cool. Is that the only page?
Yeah, that's the only page for this target from Dumbledore.
Wow.
Yeah, usually he did 4 or 5 pages, but for this one he only did did one. But I think that's enough. Yeah, if you have some good data,
Yeah,
it doesn't matter how many pages you did on a session.
yeah, and what it it's each target's different, so you're going to get a different amount or different feel for it too. So this is mine,
Yeah.
and I got bright, warm, snow, and moist.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, why am I picking up snow and why am I picking up warm? It just doesn't make sense.
that's quite strange.
So the funny thing is I kept hearing noises like impact, slapping, and I figured it was like sports or grunting. And so I
Mm-hmm.
figured football, competition, maybe volleyball. Maybe it was
Mm-hmm.
warm, but it kind
Mm-hmm.
of felt like beach volleyball.
Mm-hmm.
Large structure, felt like tourist, netting or fencing, airport feel or airport nearby, event or
Mm-hmm.
individual target, blow down or fall down. And then, I'm sitting here trying to draw what I saw, and it really looked like a football game, like maybe a Super Bowl game. And it also felt like Chicago during a snowstorm. So,
Mm-hmm. So
yeah.
what's the drawing you did at the bottom of
To me,
this session?
it feels like two football. You know how football players line up face to face,
Uh-huh.
and then one of them
Uh-huh.
hikes the ball. Well, you have the two players, and then the quarterback is right, right behind him. So it feels like a football game.
Okay, so it's you're drawing players, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's
Oh,
three different players.
3 different players.
Yeah. But it was kind of a weird field because I kept getting like a beach with sand and it was warm, and then I got snow. I I couldn't figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. And this is who is it? Oh, this is
Manas.
Mana. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is someone crucified or in the shape of this light red, maybe very much like diluted blood color borders on this. Might be the backside of an F-35.
Interesting.
That's you know what it reminds me of the logo for Pink Floyd. That's kind of cool.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, Dark Soul. So oh, this is his target. Okay. So Dark Souls constructed from
See?
massive stone block
Mm-hmm.
covered in vines and moss.
Mm-hmm.
Grand entrance, vaulted ceiling, narrow corridors, connects various chambers, a large statue, glowing, soft, ethereal. I'm not quite sure what that says.
I can't read it either.
Surrounded by a lush, vibrant jungle.
Mm-hmm.
Mystic energy,
It's the
otherworldly
energy.
power.
Only many secrets and myths. My guess is temple. Hope you like it.
I do.
Okay.
I, I like it a lot.
Yeah. Interesting data. So this is my session. I actually don't know what I was remote viewing. It's just I just put everything down.
Well, the funny
That
thing,
is.
I mean, the funny thing
Mm-hmm.
is that I didn't get a real distinct feel either. So, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
maybe there's something to that. So,
Mm-hmm. So first, I sense there is an interface or something, but I cannot sense the size of it. Yeah, whether it's a big object or like a mountain or a land, or maybe it can be something small. I don't know. Yeah, it's just and below I drew three circles, but actually I think it's a noise from my previous session because I for this one I worked on your geo target first, and I get image. So I think it might be a residual perception from the previous remote viewing session. So forget about that three circles, but I drew it down anyway, and then I drew a brown slope. Yeah, it's the first time I sense brown in this session, a color. Yeah, and I sense something moving downwards, and I wrote down slope, but I don't know it's actually a slope or what. Maybe it's not a structure. Maybe it's a division. It's a description. It's my description or interpretation of a downwards movement. It can be anything. So and then I sense a clockwise movement, and I also roll turn from left to right. I don't know what that means. And the last page I wrote is yeah, it's a I would say it's a if I may have to make a deduction, it's I think it's a whole white structure, but maybe it's not a physical one, but a metaphorical speaking, because I also wrote it's a split or divide between two parties, and one side I think is very bright, and the other side I think is very dark and black, and that's all I get from this one.
that's interesting. That is really interesting. Now, you said you did my geolocate target first, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Um, cool. So let's skip down to see what that target was. Let's see.
Uh
That's
huh.
geolocate. Geolocate.
So now we are going to do.
Get down.
Are we going to do the target review first, and
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
okay?
Let's do the target reveal for this for
Okay, actually, I personally assigned this target, and the target we could all be wrong or we could all be right. There are two possible options because I I set up this target for myself, so it's to me it's not blind, but to you guys it's blind because I didn't reveal anything, and this target is the most prominent news in February. Yeah, next month.
The target is for next month.
Yeah, for next month, the most prominent news we will see. Yeah, on TVs or whatever. And I also think it might be a good time to also review our last month's news forecasting. Yeah, I don't know if we have I don't know if we hit anything, but I think we should yeah every month or yeah just try to review a news event, but without telling people that we are going to do that news event because yeah otherwise it breaks the double blind condition. And for me personally, it's just for me, not for you guys. For me, my target is because I'm not blind to my own target, so I use this target number for another target, and that target is from far side, and I didn't even know what it is. So I now I'm going to look at their target pool and see. I can only see how good I did on this one, but it's also because for this target number, there are two intentions behind it. One is February news event, and the other is far side practice target. So it's also possible for you guys to accidentally pick the far side target, practice target. It's
well,
possible.
well, what was a far side practice target?
Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm not going to check the result because yeah, once the target number is hit, the target is fixed. I just need to do some calculation. So it's target pool B and target pool B, target pool B. It's possible that you also okay target pool B and how many targets are there? There are 238. So divide that number by 238, and what do I get? Number 106. So target pool B and the target 106. So this is my target, but it's just for me personally. But it's also possible that you pick out the same stuff because there are actually two intentions behind this target number. So I'm not going to pass the target reveal to the bottom of this page.
Wow.
But it's just for myself personally.
Well, there's your dark and light. I tell you what, you got dark and light right next to each other, so that's really cool. Natural smells, extensive
Uh-huh.
foliage, quiet. So, but that wouldn't account for all the targets for us, right? So how are you?
For the rest of you guys, I think the target is actually next month's news.
Okay.
So now we are also going to do another thing. We are going to review our price target. ZenPandaCoin. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Okay.
Oh my god. What happened? I the web page cannot be displayed. I remember I uploaded the other day. And when I checked it worked fine. But for now it doesn't work fine. And I don't know why. But that's all right. We have got Google document.
Yeah.
So we can also see that. when did we do our news forecast for?
That was some time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's from some time ago.
I'm thinking it was. I think it was the. God, I want to say the first of the month.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What's Jeff's geolocation? Okay.
Oh, okay, okay. I found it. I found it. It's this target number. I'm also going to put it to the bottom side of the bottom of our current Google document page.
Okay. Okay. So this is that document, right?
Yes. So did we hit anything for this month so far?
So Vanquish Evil was looking at a target, but we don't know what she was looking at.
Feels
Uh,
like a trend. Some human presence, quite peaceful, rural environment, industrial machine, birds flying in the sky. Hmm. I didn't see. I didn't recognize this.
oh, here. Did you here? Look at
Hmm.
that. Birds. I wrote birds. Now I'm guessing this is some drone stuff. That's pretty good.
Is it still? Is it still some big news about drones
Oh
in the
yeah,
United
yeah.
States?
There's tons of news about drones.
Uh
So
huh.
what is this?
Is that from Dumbledore?
Oh, the AOL SpaceX gray hair astronaut. There was something in the
Actually,
news.
space. Yeah, there is something about SpaceX for in recent news.
Yeah,
Yeah, they launched a rocket, but that rocket exploded,
right,
and he made a great firework.
right. But the booster came down safely. Did you see that? So the
Oh
payload
yes.
the payload gets trashed, but the booster comes down just beautifully.
Uh huh.
So I
Uh huh.
wonder if that was see, this says the CEO of Virgin.
Well, I won't say it's a miss or hit, but I have to notice I have to mention that in this session, Dumbledore specifically mentioned the company name SpaceX,
Yeah,
and the SpaceX did show up in the news recently.
he did.
So I
Yeah,
was I would consider it. I won't call it a hit, but it's some good guess because yeah you you cannot know which company is going to be mentioned in the next month, but Dumbledore did that. So
yeah,
I would even though I don't consider it as an entire as a very as a very good match for the recent SpaceX news, but it's still good data.
yeah, yeah. Very good data. Very good
Yeah.
data. So what is this? This is mine. Water files.
Mm-hmm.
Grouping. This is absolute garbage. We're gonna call this garbage. System.
No worries. No worries. Yeah. Because no one knew what we are going to get for every session. So
Huh. Yeah, that's pretty much. What is this? Location condition. This must have been page two, part of
mm-hmm.
contributors.
Yeah.
Feels like an event. Show display. No, around the target. Rising, falling. Birds or equipment. Tether release. Still no quote. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's a drone and a controller trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolute garbage. That's too bad.
No, no. If you mention drone, yeah, if drone is still big news in the US, I think it's partially relevant at least.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? That kind of feels like the Ukraine Russian stuff going on. So, I mean, open grayish skies. It's just, yeah. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. That's a, that's an interesting one. Who's this? Andy OW?
Yeah, and this, yeah, and this data.
Sharp, peaky, high, tall structure, vertical, triangular structure, pointed up structure. I love those ideograms.
Mm. AOL Eiffel Tower or radio tower. Yeah, horizontal line, parallel horizontal line, solid metallic. Mm,
Circular orbit up high. Break radio tower zoom. Uh,
well, I, I cannot match his data for any of the news I have seen recently.
I can. You know, that sure looks like that looks like oh golly, it's where the damn booster lands. Florida.
Mm-hmm.
It's a desert region. It's low buildings. It's open surroundings, but it's got a bunch of towers and it's got a bunch of buildings very similar to that. So just like
Mm-hmm.
Dumbledore, I'm thinking that he's picking up on the all the activity at the spaceport. But I mean, that's just looking at his data. That's just my guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking that's actually pretty good data.
Mm-hmm.
Purple haze mist or who's this?
This is mine.
Oh, energetic vortex like a sink.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Looking at a black hole. So there you go. Another space shot. There's another one that has something to do with stars and space. I,
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking that everybody's picking up on the space thing. Energetic fire AOL. What is that?
I don't know. I don't know.
You know,
But personally,
LA burned, right? In in January. Lots of I don't know if you've
uh,
been watching the news, but energetic fire AOL
yeah.
and road leading to the fire. You should have seen the stuff coming out of there, man. It was crazy.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
So
I know the LA the big fire in the LA recently.
yeah, yeah.
But that's not the visual I get for this data. But anyway,
Okay, so
so
this is Dark Soul,
yeah,
bright, hot,
yeah, from
spicy.
Oxford. Bright, hot, spicy, warm, sunny, drop.
Oh, oh, somebody's trying to say something.
Mm-hmm. Let me see.
We can't see the data in the video. Oh, shit, I am sorry. So let me change things. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Much better. Damn. Okay. So we got bright, hot, spicy, warm, sunny, drought, clear sight, western area.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see, this one kind of feels like the fires in LA.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually pretty good too. His data has a lot of stuff that happened well for a particular event. So
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Yeah, I think that's all we did. The next one is for your geolocation. Previous ones.
oh, so it's all the previous. Oh, that's a
Yeah,
geolocate. Oh shit, I'm sorry. There
yeah.
you
So I think this for our first news forecast, I would say Dumbledore did the best
go.
because
Yeah,
he specifically mentioned the company name. Yeah,
right.
even though the news doesn't match entirely with his perceived data, but I would still say is a yeah is of some relevance. Yeah, because Dumbledore foretold that SpaceX will be shown on TV news.
Right, right. So that is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm trying to.
So I think next month sometime we are also going to review our today's session and see how well we did on this one because it's another news forecast target.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Not for me, but for you guys. Yeah, maybe it's possible that we get some news from about F-35.
X35.
F F-35. Yeah, a
Oh,
jet.
Right,
Yeah,
right, right. Yeah, because that'll be interesting.
yeah, it's possible.
Um, so today's target, let me get this straight. Today's target was the future forecast for February, and I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Is, is there a super? No, there's no Super Bowl. There's no college games.
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out if there's actually any sporting event because I swear to God, my
Chicago.
yeah, it felt like a damn football game in Chicago. But then again, it felt like a volleyball game in L.A. So I mean, it's
Uh-huh.
or maybe Florida because it was so warm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Or ice fishing in North Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
It gets friggin' cold up there. Okay, so let's take a look at the geo data.
Uh-huh.
Let me pull up the. Okay, so we're gonna look at geo data. I gotta get rid of this.
Not this one. Not this one. Yeah, this Google document.
Okay, so that's your data right there, right? So that's the end of. Yeah, that's your data for the target. And this is the
Uh-huh.
start of the geolocate. So this is Dumbartle's geolocate target.
Yes.
Oh, Dumbartle, you did fantastic. Energetic, dusty, brown, black, lens, metallic, warm, light, dusty particles, tripod, water spinning like a turbine,
Mm-hmm.
side view, 200 miles. 50 miles. Oh, I love it. He's got the side view from 50 miles away and the side view from
Mm-hmm.
200 miles away. I love it. Top view. Oh my God, you're gonna freak, dude. That's okay. Map feels like off India, African-looking natives. Is this still Dumbarton?
Yes. He
Okay.
did he did he did 2 pages on this one.
Okay. So he's saying it's somewhere off of feels like either India or African-looking natives. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Sounds
And
good.
the next page is also from Dumbledore. It's a extra session.
Okay. Feels like a hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a flag. I'll have to pull up the flag. I never thought about that. Gray people running away. Oh my God, yes. So, okay. Well, that's cool. That's interesting. That is interesting. Wait till you see the target, man. That's really interesting. Okay, so who's it? This is yours, right?
Yes, I perceive 3 islands.
Okay.
I I, I think it's islands and it's a top view.
Okay.
Yeah, and
So
next,
so we're looking down on this right now. So okay, so this is next is
uh-huh,
a
is
structure.
yeah, structures and I also see a large piece of land over the horizon, and I also see a large body of water besides the target location, and I also sense maybe it's a beach. So I drew the color. You also see the structure, the square things lined up on the right hand side.
You know,
I think these are all buildings, and I think it's a very crowded big and busy cities, possibly a tourist spot, but near the ocean.
the funny thing about this is you've actually got a lot of the details almost right.
Mm-hmm.
Almost right. So
Mm-hmm.
wait till you see the picture. You're you cast you went what you went with what you thought it was, but you're really
Mm-hmm.
close. But yeah, you're gonna okay. Is this yours too? The
Yeah, that is my final guess. I don't know why, but I just suddenly I get an impression that there is a statue and looking at me, and it's a statue made of stone, and because I perceive the target location could be on an island, and so
okay.
my deduction is maybe Easter Island and a big Maui, yeah, Moai.
All
more like
right.
stone statue.
All right. Well, that was actually pretty good. So this is geolocate. So this has got to be
Uh, this is from Dark Soul.
Dark
He
Soul. Yeah.
just sent it, yeah, like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. Okay. Rolling hills and vast steeples. I don't know.
I don't know.
Few scattered trees, mostly birch and pine. A small stream providing fish water. Air is crisp and clean. Sky is bright and
Hmm.
blue. Mild temperatures. Landscape. No visible signs of pollution. Well maintained. Not too modernized. My guess is Mongolia, Russia, and China. Thank you. I'll tell you what, that is awesome data.
Hmm.
Dark Soul. He definitely is a good viewer. I swear to God, he's got talent, man. Okay.
Hmm.
I see fireworks. Maybe some part of the world where fireworks are frequent. Okay.
This is from Manus.
Where's? Oh, that's Mana's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He also he simply wrote words in he simply send words in the
Oh,
Discord chat.
I thought that
He
was.
did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought that was Dark Souls. So that's Mana's. I see fireworks. Maybe some part of the world. Fire. Okay. Yeah, there's that actually is a hit to a
Mm-hmm.
point. So, all right. So let me show you what we got. First off, we're gonna do. I should have pulled this up earlier. We're gonna do. Where the hell's Earth gear? It is. All right. So I was looking at this target, and I thought, this is a cool target. Now, what nobody did on this target is they guessed the secondary reason I picked it. I had a secondary reason, and the secondary reason is because it was used in a movie, and
Mm-hmm.
it was very important to me because when I was growing up and I saw this movie, it was a very important movie, and the movie was about aliens. So,
Okay.
so that's what I was kind of looking for on a lot of the data. So, this is a very very rugged area, and what you're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is called Devil's Tower, and
Okay.
Devil's Tower was used in uh, Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Okay.
And that is, if you look at all the data that everybody sent out, that is what a lot of the data had. Even your data had pictures of what looked like a skyscraper, and you can see on some of these pictures, it really does look like a building. I mean, here, let's pick up this picture right here.
Uh-huh.
That looks like a building. I mean, that is awesome, and it really is a cool place. And the other thing you guys picked out was the three circles, and I'm trying to look for the three circles. But if you look around, there's the Devil's Tower. There's this big area of irrigation. So I mean, maybe that's what you guys were picking out for the three circles. I don't know. But there's like littler areas or mounds all around this main tower.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really cool that you guys picked out three three uh, circles or three. Let me take a look at the data real quick. Oh, who had the three circles? Was it you?
My data.
Yeah, there they are, the three circles. So right there by the visitor centers, there's three mounds that look just like that, and they're really close to each other. So you have the main target off to the side, and then you got the three mounds right there next to it. And the other thing is, if you look at this shape here, it's a flat top, it's a building. So I like your drawing a lot. and the tower looks like this cone head that you have here. So it's amazing. It really is amazing that you got all the details, but you were you were just off. And then if you look at Dumbledore's, um, his data is very cool. So there's water there. There's streams and stuff. And here's his little views of the mountains and stuff. And it's warm, dusty, dry, black. Um, it just you guys rocked it. I mean, everybody did really good. And even Mana. Where the hell is Mana's? Something about fireworks. Oh, there you goes. Fireworks. So yeah, there's fireworks that they shoot off that or uh, near the Devil's Tower on 4th of July. So yeah, plus not only that, it's the remains of a volcano, so you can't get any more. That is one big fireworks. So and Dark Souls. That's just at night. This is a beautiful place. No signs of pollution. Air is crisp and clean. Bright
Mm-hmm.
blue. So it's a gorgeous area. I really want to go there. It's just that he didn't have the target.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, everybody did really good. I'm gonna say I'm thinking Dumberdole's data was probably the closest. Yours
Mm-hmm.
was second because I love your little thing there. But nobody actually hit the target and nobody actually got close to the location.
Mm-hmm.
We all danced around it, or you guys all danced around it. So I was really happy with what I got. I Thanks, Dumberle. So, anyways, yeah, I'm going to conclude that was a good solid miss. Um, but I loved it. It was really good. So, anyways, on that note, we have a target today that we're going to review later.
Mm-hmm. Sometime next month.
Okay, and then do you want to wait on the?
No, we just do the random draw right now. Yeah,
Okay,
because I appreciate everyone who have submitted their data. So
all
yeah,
right,
I don't care who wins this one eventually. Yeah,
all right. So what I'm
just,
going to do is I'll go up to the random.
yeah, random number generator, and for this one, we get 5 participants, and excluding you and me, we have 3 people. So just randomly pick number 1 to number 3, and yeah, whoever hits the number then gets a prize. Number 1 is Dumbledore, and number 2 is Manos. Number 3 is Dark Soul.
Number
Now,
two.
okay, so congratulations, Manos. You get a prize. Yeah. So fireworks to you.
Nice, nice. All right, so we will get that hammered out, and then that would take care of those two contests. Didn't we have something else that we needed to talk about?
Yes, I want to mention that next week I won't be available for live stream because I think I would be driving on my car when we yeah
Yeah, it's
back
kind of it's
back from the holidays because you know it's yeah you stuck in the traffic when people are when the holidays are over and they need to go home.
right.
So I don't think next week I'll be able to do the live stream.
Okay. So next week
So
we'll plan on something different next week. We'll figure out something.
yeah. So anyways, next week no practice target from our for our meme coin community. Yeah, but if you guys want to do something else, yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, I'll have a geolocate target, and then I'll probably just do a quickie, and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then we'll go from there. So
Mm-hmm.
cool, cool.
Yeah. That. Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Well, thank you very much, and I will.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So. Empress keeps dropping in, and I think she's having problems with her phone. So, all right,
Mm-hmm.
I uh, I guess we'll pick this up in 2 weeks, and we'll call this
Mm-hmm.
done.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I'm very happy to see you guys for today for this week's live stream, and I'll see you guys in 2 weeks from now. Yeah, 2 weeks from now. Okay. Have a good day.
All
Bye
right,
bye.